Walking is not easy, and the more that I learn about it, the more that I realize that it's a miracle that any of us can walk. Now, I know that sounds crazy because walking is something that most people can do. But when you really think about it, the steps that go into walking, steps, that's funny, not on purpose. It's incredible. The amount of coordination, strength, balance that it takes to put one foot in front of the other is a miracle. Now, before I forget, my name's Emma, and I'm a mom on a mission to cure my son's disease. My son has an ultra-rare genetic disease called SPG50. It causes progressive loss of motor and cognitive function. We're currently working to fund the clinical trials of a drug that could stop the progression of the disease, but it costs $3 million. So far, we've raised approximately $1.7 million. By watching this video all the way through, you're helping us fundraise. Now let me get back to walking. The more that I learn about walking, the more I am just in disbelief that anyone can walk. It's incredible. The amount of synapses in your brain, the connections that you have to make in order to balance and fire muscles in perfect coordination. Now, if you know someone with CP or hereditary spastic paraplegia, if you know someone that has challenges walking, I want you to think about this. Every movement that you make, whether it be stepping forward, stepping backward, stepping sideways, that's a different connection in your brain. And if even one part doesn't work, if even one part in the system doesn't line up correctly, you're gonna fall over, you're gonna tumble. And the fact that we're able to, at such a young age, I now have my second child, and he learned to walk at about a year old, which is, I think, typical. And the fact that he just learned how to do it on his own, I always tell myself I didn't spend 6 months in therapy to teach my second board anything, which blows my mind all the time, because with Cade, with my firstborn, every skill has been harder, and every skill we've spent months in therapy to learn, countless hours practicing. And then with my secondborn, he just learns things. He just does things. Like, how'd you do that? How'd you learn how to do that? I didn't teach you. So I'm so shocked and amazed at what a typically functioning brain and body can do. And I want to remind all of you out there not to take it for granted, to be so thankful that your body functions normally. And if it doesn't, I want you to know that I see you. And I know how hard you work for all of your abilities. Because watching my son go through this, it's so challenging to see other children just be able to do skills with little to no effort. And I'm not talking about big skills. I'm not talking about, Olympic athletes or, doing flips or cartwheels. I'm talking about simple activities that most people can do. Don't take it for granted, because you don't know what life might have looked like otherwise if you had ended up with a genetic disease. Now, if you're still with me on this video, thank you. The algorithm loves it if we have long comments, so I'm gonna give you a prompt. I want you to tell me something that you're grateful that you can do. Maybe it's a skill that you've perfected. Maybe you can crochet or make sourdough bread. Maybe you love running or biking. Maybe you're really good at video games, but I want you to tell me all about the skill that you're thankful that you can do. Thank you for the support.